complexity of the game. But let's just hop into the first match here and let's see what these players got for us.
Here we go, our final match of day one. Will the two-time world champion stay alive, or will the rookie pull off the biggest upset of the day and be back tomorrow?
Skeleton King versus Evo Ghost.
And there we go. Gonna start right out the gates with Royal Ghost.
You're right.
And Hunter, he wants to run Royal Giant. He wants to take control of this set.
Wow, and I saw the Skeleton King, I was thinking, okay, classic Frontier Guard with the Mortar Bait again, but after a Fisherman, is this just this is an RG mirror matchup, except Frontier Guard has the Zappies, which is actually huge for this matchup, especially if Mugi doesn't have the Fireball.
That was such a beautiful recognition of the fact, I mean, he's played this matchup and these interactions so many times. He logs that Fisherman back to get off of the Hunter to focus on the other Skeleton so it can take out the Skeleton King. That is how precise he is with these cards.
Big Roll Giant push at the bridge. Skeleton King trying to cover, but the Fisherman is going to pull. Fisherman pulls the opposing Roll Giant, but that Ghost is still alive at 1 HP.
Ghost is alive, goes invisible, has to log. Now no support for the RG in the opposite lane. Mugi's going to let the Royal Ghost Evo do it. Hunter gets on top of tower, Fishboy gets on top of tower, and now a counter push opposite lane.
And this is why you do not play against Mugi using his best deck in elimination match.
And look at the prediction on the Skarmy. Beautiful stuff from Mugi.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, Frontier Guard, RG in the back, big pressure out of the lane. Evo goes perfect on defense. And like you said, the pre-log is just the icing on the cake.
You can see Mugi taking those deep breaths just like Sam was, feeling the pressure, feeling the heat. And Frontier Guard does not have that same jolly disposition we saw earlier. RG in the back, RG at the bridge once again. If there's a Fireball there, that tower is going down.
Wow, no Fireball, so it is going to be Lightning. That actually gives Frontier Guard a chance to win this game. These Zappies are so... No! The RG gets 2 hits through the Zappies Fisherman. That's wild. I don't know if there's a chance for comeback.
Fisherman pulls it just far enough away from the Zappies, so the stun isn't in play.
Wow.
Now, Frontier Guard is firing back here. You can see a little tilt of the head there from Mugi. 1210 to 596. Right back on offense, right into a Fisherman.
The log is valuable. Will the RG connect? Fireball drops down, and it gets 2 shots, and all of a sudden we have an even game.
Frontier Guard in the lead by 41 HP. 24 seconds remain in regulation, and it was a Fireball, but Mugi had to hold it earlier because it would have been too much elixir spent with that Evo RG already on the board.
And Frontier Guard's going for it. Skeleton King, Roll Giant the bridge. The Fisherman's locked, though. The Fisherman's locked. Evo Ghost is connecting. Oh my God.
Double Fishboy, 335, just needs 2 Fireballs.
Another RG the bridge from Mugi. Zappies on the board.
Fisherman blocking the Zappies. There's nothing to stop it. And the shot's in!
Oh my goodness. What a crazy match. But
let's find out right now.
Whew. And we're in. Both players, nope, drill right away from Mugi, trying to press the advantage further.
Both of them going hyper aggressive.
Ooh. Fascinating. Okay, so Drill versus Miner. A lot of the time, the Miner is just going to win this matchup because the Ghost and the Barbell are so good versus Drill on defense, and the Miner just simply a little bit more consistent on tower.
Get that Ghost out early, get those extra Evo Ghosts on the board, get the Barbell in second on that Evo Snowball. We'll see if Mugi can play through this.
Tesla does a good job to control here. Fire Spirit as well, but the minions take out a lot of the Tesla here, so there's not much on the board for Mugi. Both players just saving up their elixir. Dust kind of settling. Frontier Guard has a slight elixir advantage, so he will be making the next play. Let's see what he's got for us.
And just a Snowball to cycle. Get that Evo Snowball involved in this game as soon as possible. If you don't know what to cycle one of your Evos, unless they're super expensive.
Such great advice. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly why Frontier's playing the Ghost here. You know, that's the second time he played the Ghost. He'll have the Evo next in cycle. He can use that on defense at some point, but Mugi wants to go and drill while the Ghost isn't there.
And Wall Breakers, they're going to tank.
Wow.
Barbell going to clean up.
Perfect.
Nice defense, yep.
Wow. Yeah, Bomber going to drop down on defense. Does splash the Spear Goblin. And the other big question, the final question is, what are the last cards? So Frontier Guard, most likely going to be Poison.
Yep.
If Mugi has a Rocket, that could be a difference maker.
Very interesting. You get that rocket out, pre-rocket when you send in the drill, takes the Ghost out of the conversation.
Right.
Panic Bar Barrel, then Evo Snowball. I don't know.
I think Andrew might be cooking. He might have just predicted how this game could end, but let's see if Frontier God can realize that and adjust his gameplay accordingly.
And nice use of the drill there to stop those Evo wall breakers from being a threat. And it is Rocket.
Oh.
Great call, Juice.
Wow. And the rocket damage is just one of the things in Clash Royale. Unless you have a Monk ability, my chat was always like, oh, if you had Monk, it's like, what do you want me to do? Hack into the game and get my Monk mid-game? The rocket is just guaranteed damage here.
And then early cycle it, know that you're going to immediately hit the ability. Yeah, there's a lot more that goes to that conversation, but no Monk in play here for Frontier.
Yes, sir. Instead, another Ghost trying to cycle to the Evo. Now going other lane, doesn't want to give the rocket value, but Mugi continues to pressure.
And that's a good Evo snowball on the wall breakers. Barb Barrel misses. Goblins get on tower, and now a pretty useless push on the right-hand side. All going to get cleaned up by this bomber.
Wow, and Mugi is just in perfect form here, and he continues to apply pressure. And once again, no Ghost for defense. Let's see if the Barbarel's enough. But look, the Fire Spirit.
Fire Spirit jumps. Decent pressure here on the left-hand side.
my.
How's Mugi going to stop all this?
Okay.
And still gets a wall breaker connection. Frontier Guard still in this. 1985, 1358 for Frontier. A minute 45 remains on day one. Maybe can Frontier keep this to game 3?
Will he play the poison? He decides. Okay, he does go for the poison. The minions are a slight threat. Will the bomber get a hit on the wall breakers? They don't, but the guards are defending. Mugi, I mean, Frontier Guard is still up some elixir though. He's doing a great job of pressuring.
1703, 1358, 80 seconds remain.
And he just continues to throw Ghost, minions the bridge, forcing out defensive Evo snowball. But man, in 15 seconds we're going to triple elixir though.
And the Royal Ghost, you have to spend on it. You can't let it get on top of tower. Nice fortunate interaction there as Frontier Guard narrows this gap by quite a bit. Mugi doesn't like that, sends in the rocket. How's Frontier gonna punish? He's got the Evo Tesla.
Wow.
Beautiful play.
Yeah, the Evo Tesla takes out the minions, but also the Evo Ghost ghouls. And now Mugi continues to increase his damage advantage.
I enjoy that we get to say ghoul now.
I agree. I mean, great card. It's not doing the work for Frontier Guard though. Mugi, this is his adaptability, right? Like he knows how to counter the new cards in the game always.
I love that he sent in the rocket to make his opponent want to sell out left-hand lane, baits it out, gets the Evo Tesla in, and he's back in the driver's seat. And lets that wall breaker, oh my goodness.
Another rocket in, but the Evo Ghost is back in cycle, and I don't think there's an Evo Tesla here, so this might be his one chance to break through.
Evo Snowball gets on top of everything. Fire Spirit gonna clean everything up, and that is the hero Fire Spirit.
The Ghost is dead, the rocket is in, and Mugi with the 2-0 sweep sends Frontier home.
Our two-time world